people are trickling in. People won't get notified right away anyway. My channel. My channel. Alright, I should be live. Shish. See, then I can edit these together. Oh, shit. And I can share it to edit video. Why is it all flip backwards? What is it? Paste. Share. Hey. Twitter. Okay, we ready? I'm not yet. I have to make the grand entrance. The grand entrance. Wow, the kitchen is messy. The kitchen is messy. Wow, it's messy. This isn't too bad. I mean, it's just the cleaning thingies. Little cleaning wipes. Are they still in frame? No. Hello. The best way to support the channel is to do that or something. Or something. Okay, hello everyone. To the kitchen. Okay, how much? Like, what's a good frame? How much of the me in the center? Me in the center or not? I don't know. What's a good way? I mean, now we got the Dutch angle. Now we got the Dutch angle. Why? Why do we have the Dutch angle? So this is the stream. This is our stream. I might save one of these for. Yeah, they're pretty ripe. These are the riper ones. I think I'm doing banana pancakes just to cook them ahead. Because pancakes freeze well. They're good in a pinch. They're good to warm up. They're good to make ahead. I'd rather defrost them. What do we need? Flour. I need my ingredients. A cup of flour. Oh, we also need bowls. Bowls. We need bowls. I always buy these and then I never use the lids for anything. But I actually keep them with the thing, so that's not terrible. Better thing to do. So I'm going to do the bananas in the big bowl because I'm going to combine the dry into the, I think, but it's not going to be that much. So I'm still going to use the big bowl. I don't know why. I just have to beat an egg or something. This calls for 1 egg beaten. So, yellow bowl to beat an egg. To beat an egg. I don't know why. A yellow bowl to beat an egg. It's been clean. Yeah. This is clean. This is clean enough. How long has this been in there? Okay, oh, we'll wash it again. It's just dusty. From being in the thing. Should just grab a different one. It's not dirty, it's just dusty from being in the thing for. Because I never use these. I never use these yellow ones. Hello, welcome. I am playing Cyberpunk over on Twitch. Today, probably. I'll probably do quite a bit of that. Since it's what? Thanksgiving weekend. Week. It's not a weekend. Thanksgiving week. And okay, we got bowls. It does want salt. White sugar. Clunk. Baking powder, not soda. Baking powder, not soda. I'm gonna freeze a lot of these. I still have some of the apple ones I made last week in the freezer. Those actually turned out really good, frozen, and then because it's like pancakes. How many people just buy the frozen pancakes or waffles and stuff? It's the same thing. You can probably do that ahead with waffles too. Make your own frozen with like real ingredients that aren't loaded with preservatives and chemicals and all kinds of crap. So, you know, better for you, in my opinion. What do I know? Salt, 1 egg, egg milk, fridge time, from the fridge for stuff. Egg milk. It seems like all I make is pancakes on this channel. Seems like it's just 7,000 ways to make pancakes. It's just like 7 million ways to make pancakes wrong to aggravate people. What do you think? What do you think? Did I shave it off? I didn't have to. And I did not shave it all off. I just have most of it. It looks like freaking Gollum. I refuse to shave it all off because I can at least kind of pull it back and do the fake facelift thing because there's like 5 strands that don't want to come out. So I look like a guy with male pattern baldness under here. It is awful. And I just want to cry or just laugh about it. But I'm like, I don't want to shave it because then people are going to assume I'm on a political thing. So I'm kind of afraid to like, well, I can't have people thinking that. Why do I hear people think that? But no, I haven't shaved it all yet. It's just, it looks like when guys are noticeably like bald, but they have like 5 long, it's awful. It's awful. And now I'm scared about the chemo port now, so I'm like paying attention to that to make sure I think I scratched it in my sleep when I finally got the steri strips off of there. And I think that because I was wearing a Band-Aid that I've had an allergic reaction to before, I think I have just an allergic reaction to it now. So I'm like, do I have to go to the doctor? I'm so scared. So I'm trying to laugh my way through being scared right now. So I'm making pancakes because I'm trying to avoid focusing on the thing that is probably not a big deal anyway. And it's like, well, I can't do anything but wait and see like if I put some cortisone on it to see if it's just an allergic reaction. So I hope so. I hope it's just an allergic reaction to the stupid Band-Aid I put on yesterday. I think it will be. All right. What do we need? I think in the big bowl, I'm going to do the bananas. This is going to be our bananas. Oh, I'm going to add seasoning. I don't know what. I might make it more, well, let me just grab a few things. Vanilla, cinnamon. These are all things that this recipe does not call for. None of these things. That are having what seems like a good day. I'm trying my best just to fight my way through it. And then my biggest thing right now is I get so tired after about an hour. So I've been fueling my body with as much like fruits, vegetables, meats, cheeses, stuff like that. I don't know if you're supposed to have cheese. They told me no fish, which is fine. And I don't eat fish anyway and sushi and stuff like that. So they said none of that stuff. But fruits, vegetables, stuff like that, I've been trying to just cram as much as I can. So, trying to eat better for me food. So, my weight went down and then it went back up a little bit because I've just been trying to combat any of the weird medications, and it got me on like 4 different chemos or something. It's insane. So, I'm trying to combat that with like nutrition because that's what they told me to focus on. I'm not a doctor, I couldn't tell you, but real food is better than not real food, in my opinion, right? What do you guys think? Do we like real food better than the preservatives and the chemicals? I eat too much stuff with chemicals, so I switched from soda to just iced tea with no lemon, no sugar, and I've felt better, but the caffeine I've noticed. So. Do you like breakfast or dinner? Yes, more than breakfast for breakfast. I will be more likely to eat breakfast for dinner than breakfast for breakfast. tablespoon, quarter teaspoon. Only a quarter teaspoon? That's an eighth of a teaspoon. Well, do I have a quarter measure? Or do I just want 2 of those? I do. Quarter teaspoon, tablespoon, 2 teaspoons. Do you have a teaspoon measure? I'm probably going to do a teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of vanilla. Probably a whole teaspoon. And yeah, so these are going to be really good for like and convenient for the middle of the week too. Vanilla, Mr. MH Reels. Oh, it sucks when you have to give up food you love for medical. Well, see, I never liked fish, so that was like a good thing. They didn't have me give up anything that I didn't already not eat. So I'm like, okay, no problem. No problem. But if you liked that and they told you not to have it, absolutely. That does suck. 1 cup flour, 1 cup whatever. I probably need to do better on sugar. See, this only has a tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of sugar. 1 tablespoon of added sugar. Because bananas are, believe me, sweet enough. If you have a sweet tooth like me, this is better than like candy and stuff. I don't even need syrup on these. These are sweet as it is because you're using super duper ripe bananas and you're flavoring it with seasoning and crap. That's amazing. So that's why I like these. I always end up making these too. I'm like your mother who makes for the same 5 things over and over again. Feels like. Depends on the cravings, the season of the year. Springtime, you think salad tastes better than fall? True. You're absolutely right. You want something more warm in the fall, or most people do anyway. Like me, I can't eat soup in the summer. It's just too hot. But in the winter, I'm like, I could use some soup. In the winter, that's not a bad thing. Okay. 1 tablespoon white sugar. I'm going to get the griddle out. I'm going to get that out. So there. 1 tablespoon white sugar. 2 teaspoons baking powder to make them rise. The only thing I've had an issue with is like only like the day of treatment or the day after treatment. Sometimes you get like the taste in you wake up with like the taste of the chemo in your mouth or the whatever meds that they're doing that they have on the IV. So for me, how they have it is they have it on an IV, and I should put up my thing so I can hear you guys. I'll be right back. 1 second. Yell at me in like a minute, but then I can hear something if a pop-up happens if I don't see it. Fasting before having to give blood is a pain. Yeah, for the blood they don't want me to fast, I think, but then for like some of the tests, like for the CT scan I had, like I always get like, okay, I never feel it when they draw the blood, but I'm always like, I just don't want to look at it. They did 5 vials yesterday. So, there you go. Now it's leaning at me. That's kind of difficult because with the chemo, I've noticed I do way better with food in my stomach than without. So, because I don't know if it's like a blood sugar thing. Like, I notice I'll get really, really super grumpy. And then, like, immediately after I eat something, I'm fine. Immediately. So I don't know if it's like a blood sugar thing. Like, is it like Shelby from Steel Magnolias or something up in here? Is that what we're at? This doesn't need like melted butter. Okay. 1 egg, B10. Oh, these I'm gonna whisk together. These I am gonna whisk together. A better whisk than this. That's a bigger whisk. Alright, that's a good enough. How many straws do I have? My drinking straw bag exploded, so now I've got like random straws in all these drawers because I'm using them for smoothies and this and that, and I should have them. You should always have them in the car if you at these places that have paper straws. Just get a bag of the plastic ones and stick them in your car. Those paper straws are so annoying, and what do? They wrap them in plastic, and then they wrap them in plastic anyway. So, your best from Cold Shropshire. Definitely real through food. Sometimes though, sometimes a cheap treat just makes things better. Don't you think? Don't you think? You hate it when they have to do the IV through the hand. Yeah, see mine, they put it here into the thing here in the port for that one because chemo's really, really hard on your veins and stuff. And that's just, according to them, the best delivery method. So I'm like, okay. I get so squeamish with it. And then, like, what did I have? For the CAT scans and the bone scans I had last week, they had them in the arm. So then I've been going back and forth. Like, this arm's better for blood, and this arm's probably better for the IVs. Or I don't know, who knows. That's the terrifying thing. It's just the medical. So I'm playing Cyberpunk, and it's like basically medical modifications, the game. And I'm like, oh, this is so scary. This is so scary. So I'm playing Cyberpunk over on Twitch. Oh, actually, follow me over on Twitch. Ah, clunk. I have been playing over on Twitch quite a bit. That's always fun. That's always fun is, oh yeah, they always say crack eggs into a separate bowl so you can get the shells out easier. That is a good tip. I do recommend that. Okay, eggs. And eggs. What do we need? An egg, a cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. I have not mashed the bananas yet. Vegetable oil. Oh yeah, apparently cayenne pepper kills all parasites in your body, allegedly. That's not medical information or anything. That's just, I saw a video on that. Did you see that? Cayenne pepper killing parasites in your body. So, if I'm having chili, I'm going to add some cayenne to it tonight. If I have chili. I should make some at some point. I don't mind it out of a can, though. It's usually better if you make it yourself. Okay. Mash the bananas. Use the same whisk. Do I use the same whisk? Well, I will anyway. We'll use that, but we'll use a fork to mash them. We'll use the old-fashioned way. The fork method. The fork method. Your mom had to do the port when she had dialysis. Yeah, those aren't fun. Those aren't fun. They give me this pamphlet and it's got this elderly couple on it. I'm like, I'm too young for this. I'm too young to deal with this. Apparently you're not. So, the moral to the story is, if you think it's a lump, go to the doctor anyway. Don't let anybody say to get, to just roll out the knot in your thing. I mean, you can try that too, but go to the doctor. That's the medical advice. Go to the doctor. If you think it's something, it might be something. I am the, what's the opposite of a hypochondriac? I never think it's anything. And then I worry and panic when it's too late. So I'm trying to be somewhere when's a reasonable time to go to a doctor camp at this point? Mash bananas. I gotta get the griddle out still too. I have butter, right? Yeah, I bought butter. I have butter. I think so. So that's what's going on with me. We're talking about gross things like medical stuff. I'm sorry, we're old. Welcome to Old People Talk. What else is going on in entertainment? Did anybody see Gladiator and or Wicked? People are mad at Ariana Grande because she doesn't understand that they use the word queer to mean peculiar and odd, not as a gay identifying or LGBTQ whatever. And I'm like, though, it goes both ways though. Musical theater, I think musical theater always kind of lean that way anyway, because it does. It just does. So we got that. We got all these middle-aged guys mad at Snow White again like they were Barbie. And I'm like, at one point, I don't remember them making a big stink out of Cinderella or Aladdin or any of these other. It's just Snow White all of a sudden. It's just Snow White's the one that everybody's. It almost seems like Disney promotes the correct negative talking points, doesn't it? It's like, here's your correct negative talking points. Because I'm the one who says, this seems like a bunch of marketing executives got together and decided what words to say to anti-market it and promote the right, you know, handful of guys. A whole cup of milk, huh? A whole cup of milk. But that's the thing, like, what do a bunch of middle-aged guys care about Snow White for, anyway? That's what I want to know. Okay, vegetable oil. It is about time to get anything of vegetable oil. Veg oil. How much? Tablespoons. Did we do anything else? Tablespoon, white sugar, we already did. 2 tablespoons veg oil. Okay. 1, 2. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. Yeah, I need anything of veg oil. I'll use it for what? Fried rice. I only ever use it for fried rice and banana pancakes, apparently, and cake mixes from boxes. Am I going to measure this or not? What do you use the teaspoons for already? The baking powder. I don't know if I want a whole teaspoon, but maybe we do a whole teaspoon. How's that smell? Oh my god, that smells so good. It's the vanilla. Alright, any other stuff? Cinnamon for sure. We're just going to eyeball the cinnamon, because cinnamon goes great in this. The more of that, the better. Don't we do clove and cardamom to kind of make more apple pie? It's just going to give it extra depth of flavor, isn't it? I'm putting it in the wet instead of the dry. There you go, lumps of cinnamon. Oopsie. I should put it in the dry. Oopsie. So, just a dash of that. Not even that much. Just a dash of clove and a dash of cardamom, maybe. Just a couple of specks. Put the cinnamon in the wet, so now it's all lumpy. See, I'm not a Wizard of Oz fan, I've found. Like, not at all. I think that's my problem, is I'm not at all a Wizard of Oz fan. I've discovered over the years. Ooh, is this free on YouTube? I haven't seen that since I was a little kid. I don't know if I'd still like it. I haven't seen that since I was a little kid. See, that's one of those things that you like it because you're a little kid, and then you grow up and you're like, oh wow. That's kind of my biggest. Every time there's something like that from when I was a little kid, I'm like, wait a minute. Like the Wizard of Oz in general. I've recently discovered that, wait a minute, I really don't like the Wizard of Oz. I really don't like the Wizard of Oz at all. Oh no. Because I hadn't seen it in so many years. I think we might need a little touch more of a little bit of everything. A little more cinnamon. Just a hint more of this. And a hint more of that. It's like, why buy the fancy seasoning if you never use them? I always use them now. Those are optional, of course. If you happen to have them, don't buy them extra unless you really like those apple pie spices. Allspice is good too. Oh, and this is gonna make it all brown and gross. But I'm gonna put a hint of green tea in this. Maybe, yeah, just a hint, just a hint. Just a hint of green tea powder. What's it gonna do to the color now? Ooh, nothing. How's it smell? See, that just gives it that earthy thing. Now it's all popping. It's no longer too sweet. What was this? 1/4 teaspoon matcha powder. Game changer. There you go. This bowl we barely got dirty. And now for the showstopper. The cheap JCPenney Cook's electric griddle. Comes out on holidays and weekends. Back in there. Get back there, you. Like, how much did people use electric griddles back in the day? Oh, we gotta crank out a whole one? Shoot. We gotta crank out a whole new stick. New stick of butter. Okay. Vanilla. Cumin. Cinnamon, rather. I'm like, nuh-uh, that's not cumin. I said the wrong thing. Oh no. So, I'm going to do quarter cup scoops. Seems to do the trick. Ah! I pulled at my shirt and now I have flour on my shirt. That's the problem. That's the problem. You wear black, you use flour or baking powder or any of these things. Smell this. So, banana, vanilla, cinnamon, cardamom, clove, yeah, that's pancakes. That's gonna be like sweet without having a whole lot of, you know, sugar. That's just like spices to make you think it's sweeter, because now you think you're eating like a super decadent apple pie something or banana pie something. Holy crap, thank you so much. Holy crap, thank you, Obi-Wan. It was making me hungry. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you. See, you gotta eat though. People, you do have to eat. Just eat better food. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, but you know, eat how you want. I don't care. You only live once too. That's the other thing. You only live once, but eat better. That's what I'm trying to do my best. As I slather it with a whole entire stick of butter. Thank you. I really appreciate you. This reminds me of like 2020 when I was doing cooking streams during lockdown. This is a little thin of a pancake material. A little thin of a batter. I have like 2 different recipes I was looking at. That's going to merge into that one. You're just going to merge together. Just because I'm like, well, I don't have the energy to be out and about all day anyway. I'm kind of afraid if I'm like out for, you know, more than 20 minutes, I'll get too tired to come back. Which one? You finally saw the substance. I don't know what that is. Female version of Chrome versus Fly. Ooh. I didn't want that. I didn't like that. That was gross. I didn't like all the gross out. Yeah, that was a little too gross out of a movie for me. That little gross out one. When I watched something like gross and gory, it was like something funny, like a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, where you know it's super fakey fake. So I don't mind like the gross out fakey fake ones, like a Guar video or something. But some of those were like, oh, that's too gross. That's too gross out. Did I put salt in this? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. What have I been watching? What have I been watching? I've been watching nothing but politics. I've been watching that. I'm thinking about skipping Gladiator because I just don't like Pedro Pascal, and Denzel Washington is such a 60-year-old woman. Sort of. A little too high of a temperature, huh? Get a little too... Rip that one. Rip that one, eh? Rip that one. There. Oh, that smells good. Oh my god, you can't even see the green tea in it. I have it too high. I have it too high from the last one. Oh, it smells good. Oh, this smells good. Yeah, so there's a little green tea in this too. Like the worst thing is probably the 2 tablespoons of veg oil. Veg oil? I almost said vegetable and then I shortened it to veg halfway through. What are you doing? The cat's sitting around the corner staring. I think it's bacon and eggs or something, right? Just bacon. Like I would just have this with bacon. It might be too early for eggs. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I was just craving eggs. So I was just making like eggs with bacon and putting them on toast. Just as like a sandwich. You see those street food videos. That's all they make for like the street food. See, now it's not hot enough. Now it doesn't feel like it's cooking. It's actually cooking, kinda. Okay. Don't want them too hot. Don't want them on too high of a temperature. They're already bad enough as it is. Are they even in camera? That way. There you go. There you can see them all. And my messy sink. And the messy sink. Well, that's just the dishes from this. That's understandable. We were just using them. Oh, the guitar spatula. Thank you. Isn't it cute? I have a couple of those. I have a black one and a red one. They sell it at the Guitar Center places, I think. I'm pretty sure anyway. So, pancakes. These are probably... I don't want to overcook them and I don't want to undercook them. I don't want to keep flipping them too, back and forth. Because if you're flipping too much, they're going to get too hard. But, I gotta make sure they're done. So somewhere in the middle of that and this. Like that little speck is done. Then I can't tell. See, now they look a little, yeah, they're probably fine. Like the first ones are always kind of a tester, huh? These are a little bit of a flatter pancake. They're less fluffy because they're fruit. But they're also you're gonna use, at least I do, I use a lot less syrup with these. That's the thing with pancakes is like, I'm not a big fan of like the really bready pancakes. I will drown them in syrup if they're too dry or whatever. So, making it with bananas is a good compromise for somebody picky and fussy like myself. It will be a big baby when it comes to if I make them right or not. No, not that bad. Not that bad. And see, they're gonna just seal together. They're gonna seal together again. Like, I don't want to overmix them. But you see the lumps of fruit. I could have put like some strawberry in there. Ooh, that would have been good too. Strawberry banana pancakes. Yeah, I could have thrown some strawberries. You gotta go and start your day. See you later on your lives. Bye-bye. Thank you for being here, Joe McMahon. What else in the pancake? Maybe topping. Probably just syrup. I mean, you could do like whipped cream. I don't have anything to do that. You could do like whipped cream. You could do apple something. What? No, not apple. Strawberry. Strawberry. You could do like a strawberry thing. I'm just gonna do this because it's simple and I'm gonna freeze half of them anyway. So I'm just gonna have them ahead. I don't really have anything else. I could probably, I don't have that much frozen strawberries though. Make like a strawberry syrup topping or something. You could always do that. I didn't think that far ahead, to be honest. I didn't think ahead for a topping. Holy crap! I'll enjoy the cookie streams. Thank you so much, Nature Bob. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I try and do more of these. Just even for like 20 minutes or so. Or like, less than an hour. Because you don't need to watch like a 4-hour long cooking stream. Because I was trying to use those like to fill my day back in the day when I was learning how. Did I stream the puff pastry one? I think I might have, where I learned how to do puff pastry. But I do kind of enjoy at least having some feedback. Hey, your kitchen's on fire, for example. No. Oh gosh, when I first moved in here, I could not get the burger temperature, like the pan versus burger, correct. So it kept smoking and smoking me out. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta cook it on medium heat. I just gotta swallow my pride and do it the old way. Because I used to do it on like the super high and sear it on both sides and all this stuff to get it all like that right. Because like, I don't mind if I cook it pink in the middle, but you can't cook it pink in the middle, but I can. So to get it to like that perfect, like just, I'm really, really picky when I'm doing it myself. Really? Spatula on the shirt. Good morning, Danny Robbins. Hope you're well. Good morning. Well, what time is it here? It's 10:18 here. I feel pretty good today. That one's not ready. These aren't ready to flip. I'm gonna let them go a couple more seconds. A couple more seconds here. 1 second. Where's the kitty? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're getting in the way. You're getting in the way. There you go. Now you're gonna flip them. Now they're gonna get. That's not even the right thing. Holy shit, that's not even the right thing. I'm looking to see if I missed anything on my Streamlabs, and it's not even the right Streamlabs. I must be signed in on Twitch. I must not be signed in. I don't know. Oh god, it smells good. Oh, it smells good. Oh, with the cardamom and the clove. Oh god. Those are like my two most favorites. It's 7 a.m. in New Zealand. See, it is. Yeah, but you're another day. You're like in the middle of next Saturday or something, right? Cinnamon, cardamom, and cloves. I've been putting on everything. And matcha green tea. That was the other special ingredient. A 1/4 teaspoon of this. Just for a hint of it. You could probably do a 1/2 teaspoon. It's pretty strong. It just gives it like a little bit of a earthy, grassy undertone. Just to kind of make them less sweet. Maybe. Because these are going to be a pretty sweet pancake. These are very sweet pancakes. So you want something to kind of counter that. Maybe like a bacon something on top of it. I'm not joking, because these are pretty... Ooh, a peanut butter sauce. You could do a peanut butter sauce. Something saltier. Because these are a pretty sweet pancake. For any culinary... I am not a culinary expert. However, I do get kind of spoiled every now and then, and I say, I can't go back. I can't go back. Once you kind of get like, I'm just accustomed to making this much better version of something myself, and I cannot go back to the old way of doing it. So, no, this is better. So, it is Wednesday morning over there. Do you guys do, well, you guys don't have the same crazy like we do here in America with Black Friday. So Black Friday is coming up, which is when stores traditionally go out of being, operating in the red and in debt, and they finally turn a profit, allegedly, because of all of the holiday shoppers. So everybody just waits to buy all their overpriced crap, but now they do the whole month of Black Friday. So you get your whole month of Christmas shopping, and then by the time Christmas rolls around, then you got to do it all over again. So they're out there. That's when shoppers traditionally like stampede stores and stuff to get some overpriced crap that you don't need. I am very appreciative and thankful that I am not working one of those jobs right now. However, I do kind of miss the chaotic being out and about during the Black Friday shopping insanity. Like watching the people, because they didn't know that, like, oh yeah, you can just buy this now for this price. Like, just buy it now. It's going up in the computer. They can't not sell it to you because it's just in the computer at that price. So that's what a lot of stores will do. They'll have it in the computer like that Wednesday night. But now it's all online, so it's the whole month. It's literally Black Friday month. Your month-long shopping something. All right, these are not overdone. These do feel a little under though. That's the thing. That's the risk I run on the banana ones. Oh god, it smells so good. Like I need to. All right, the scraps. Yeah. Oh my god. A little less than done. So good though. Oh my god. I know. It's also bursting with flavor. I could have added more clove and cardamom. I might not have added enough. You can smell it. So at least there's that. Oh, you can smell it. And maybe a little more green tea. I probably could have added a little bit more. I don't think it would have hurt it. I don't think it would have hurt it any. But that's not bad at all. It's like a really crappy crepe. I'm not joking. If I were like rich and wealthy, I would just like order crepes and stuff for breakfast if I couldn't, or order the ingredients and figure out how to make them myself probably. Like order just a shit ton of ingredients and learn how to make stuff. If I were really rich. That's one of the things that I did love about 2020 is getting to do and try a lot of the stuff that I wouldn't normally try. Like a lot of the ingredients. So a lot of these things like these random seasonings. Well, those I probably bought more since recently, but a lot of stuff I've been kind of slowly accumulating and adding to the stuff I cook since then. So that did kind of broaden my horizons food-wise. You love green tea. Did you say in the pancakes? Yes. Yes. So what we did today was we mashed 2 bananas and then we did the recipe. So here's the recipe, plus we added a few things. So take a screenshot of that if you want the recipe or listen to the stream. And so we added what? A 1/4 teaspoon of green tea, a teaspoon of vanilla, and just a teaspoon of cinnamon and a hint of clove and cardamom. Probably a 1/4 teaspoon of both. Probably you can add more. I was just trying it out to see how it would taste. The matcha green tea powder I used. Because that's what's good for, like, it says it's good for baking, it's good for all that. I've been adding it to smoothies, I've been adding it to stuff just so that I have a little extra green tea in my diet. Because I don't think that hurts anything. Apparently. And I butter the griddle the street food way, apparently. I saw them do this on street food videos. I'm like, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna start doing that. This makes a lot, so yeah, I'm definitely going to freeze a lot of these. This is definitely a make ahead for the week recipe. Can I put more than 6 on here? Out of time. Maybe a couple smaller ones. I put one up in the corner. Now I'm overcrowding the griddle. Don't do this. Don't do what I'm doing. Oh, it smells good. It does smell good though. Oh, it really does smell good. Here. Mine it goes underneath. That's easy to clean. Just don't go in the cracks. Please. Look at the crack of the griddle. Yeah, that smells good. Oh gosh. I probably could have added more cinnamon. So I added like 5 things. So those are the extra added 4 things. 5 things. Hello, J. Chris. 2000. Hello. We are making banana pancakes. Ahead, I'm gonna freeze probably half of them at least. At least. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna eat like 3 or 4 of them. So I'll put like some of them in the fridge and some in the freezer. This is gonna make what? 6 servings of pancakes. I don't think you can half it because the lowest you can get is 1 egg. So I was gonna say, could you half it? Can you half an egg? Well, if you have the liquid egg thing, yeah, you could probably lower that to the half of a beaten egg. Maybe. Oh, it smells good. See, and it smells good. And then your whole place smells like pancakes. It smells like banana and cinnamon. When I made the apple stuff, the whole place smelled like that. I might freeze this last banana for smoothies. Because I'll do like maybe a quarter of it or a half of it. And then I'll use frozen fruit, some apple juice, a teaspoon or tablespoon of yogurt, and that's it. Oh, apple juice. I throw apple juice in smoothies. Or depending on what berries I'm using, I'll do cranberry juice. So, depending on the thing. Oh, that smells good. That smells good. What was the other biggest news thing going on today? People are mad at The Wizard of Oz. No, they're mad at Wicked. They're mad at Snow White. Oh, the Snow White trailer got leaked. The Snow White trailer got leaked. Okay, so the Wicked movie, what? She doesn't have... What was I looking at? Was it Wicked that they don't have ruby slippers? Because I'm like, wait a minute, Snow White doesn't have red slippers. Is Snow White supposed to? It's something with shoes. One or the other. Which one is the one that they're mad that they're not red shoes? Which is the one? I'm like, that makes sense as the Wizard of Oz. But now I'm like, wait a minute, was I watching something on Wicked? I can't remember. I've sent myself so many clips and stuff of all these outrage of the week sort of movie clips. You'll see like 700 of them all over Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. So I keep sending myself these things, and then I kind of like, which thing was this now? Because which one's Wicked? Okay, Wicked's the Wizard of Oz one. Okay, so that's that. Then Snow White is not Disney. No, Snow White's the Disney one. Wizard of Oz is the not Disney one. That's the MGM one. Okay. So like, who do I have to be mad at now? Is it MGM? Okay, now we're mad at MGM. Or by some weird hand of fate, Universal owns it or something. We need like a couple more seconds. I'm like, I don't even know. I can't even tell you anymore which is which. Oh well. So the controversy is people are saying it's all evil and satanic because we got all these witches and everything. So that's one of the big controversies now going around the internet. Is they're saying all that. I think that's funny. The Snow White thing, I'm like, I just don't get it. Other than like, I don't. With Snow White, okay, it has to be like this big weird marketing push. It has to be. There, now that's a little too done. See, that looks how they should look. These never seem to... It's like, yeah, that's how they should look. That one. You see that one? Like half of that one. Because they always come out really, really pale looking when I make them. Am I not cooking them high enough? Is that the thing? Am I not cooking them at a high enough temperature? Because that always feels like they just get too underdone on the inside. So I'm kind of a nice medium. Maybe I'm cooking them too high of a temperature. What do you think, experts in the chat? Because this, on this corner, because that's where the plug is on the electric griddle, it gets hotter than over here. So that's what I want to know. Is it a, do I need like a better electric griddle at some point? Because this one seems okay anyway. I'm not like going to go out and replace it, but is it just a, yeah, you got a shitty one? Let me know. Because I know it's a shitty one. It's a JCPenney brand. So yes, we know. So that's what's in the banana pancakes. Because why not? I might microwave some bacon and have that with this. And by the time I eat, it'll be about 11, so it'll be lunch. It's brunch and lunch and breakfast. Because when I eat breakfast, like 7, 8, 9, 10. So there you go, 3.5 hours. If I'm starting to sound loopy, that might be why. My blood sugar might be dropping and going crashing, and who knows? Who knows? I'm trying to fill dead air. It seems like I can talk better when there's like a lot of background noise, and now it's like really quiet. There's no, leaf blowing or, fans or weird things to talk over. So it feels like I'm like, I gotta whisper now. Oh no, I gotta whisper. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, they smell so good. Oh, they smell so good though. Oh, they smell really good. It's the cardamom. Great Kirby, hello! What does it say? What does it say? I can't see that emoji. Is that bacon? An exclamation point? It might be bacon and an exclamation point. No, I do love doing these. I need to do more of these. I might bake something since I have like more baking ingredients. You want to see just like an average dinner? Because one of the things I've been making with spinach and turkey and Swiss cheese is just like a fake panini. It's not really a fake panini. I don't have a panini press, but if you squish down on any sandwich and you heat it up. So I've been doing that with kind of the same way. You squash it out. I could do it on a griddle. So I'll do bacon, spinach, cheese, and you kind of squish it, and it's basically a hot turkey toast sort of thing. That's something you can do with leftover turkey. You don't have to use lunch meat. I'm flipping them too much. I'm just flipping them to make sure they're good on all sides. Ship them to Canada. Why not? Canada's cool. Did it burn down though? Oh yeah, so my guys won last night, I think, didn't they? Did my hockey guys win? Was that last night in overtime? Somebody won last night. There's hockey like every other night, so all the games kind of bleed together. And then I'm playing Cyberpunk anyway, so I've been playing a lot of that. That's kind of a terrifying future where everybody's like medically modified cybernetic organisms. Oh gosh. Or they're, prostitutes or street vendors in that game. Like everybody's a hooker in Cyberpunk. Isn't that awful? That's an awful future. It's like they're hookers, TV hosts, or criminals. The spatula. Isn't it cool? Isn't it cool? Alright, I think these are probably done enough. I don't want to overdo them. Then again, I don't want to underdo them. Then again, they'll cook again. Oh yeah, apparently it's trash day too. Good, I got the litter cleaned in time. So somebody got a clean litter pan this morning before I got breakfast. I think. Was it before? I think even before I got breakfast. So now this is going to be lunch. Oh, it smells good. Oh, they smell good. Okay. They're probably done enough. I don't want to... See, now these are going to be less fluffy. That's the only thing with these. They don't get super fluffy, but they're very sweet. So you can just kind of eat them as a dessert without anything. That's one thing about these I do like. You can eat them without anything. These are sweet as it is. So if you don't have syrup, running low on syrup, don't want to use a lot. Then again, people at IHOP, have you seen the stuff that they eat? That it's just and whipped cream and syrup and sugar and caramel sauce and I'm like, I don't want. I just go get ice cream. I'll make banana pancakes at home if I want something sweet, pancake wise. You see that viral video of that woman at the IHOP where she's like dancing with her pancakes coming to her, and I'm like, you know, these are pretty damn good. I don't think I'm gonna dance. I don't think I'm gonna dance though. It'll be like the last three. Last three. Come on. Bottom of the thing. The last one usually make just a giant one, huh? So, those have green tea powder. Those have a bunch of seasonings. Oh, I got real maple syrup. I got the real kind. So what's this with all the, okay. Are they doing the thing? I gotta ask, are they doing this thing in this country where they're growing food here to send it overseas to pack, to ship back to us here? Is that one of the things that's inefficient about the government, the country, all of that stuff? That's what it feels like, because I've seen a lot of these food try channels, whether they'll have like a can of something, and it'll be like, this meat was grown here, shipped over there for packing, went to another country, and then came through this way, or another country for that product. And that. So if you've seen any of those. Did you ever play Stray? I will not play Stray. I will not play Stray. I do not like puzzle platformers. I will not play a puzzle platformer. But yeah, I put green tea powder in there, so absolutely. But no, I won't, here. I'll put, yeah, green tea powder is what we put in. Just a quarter teaspoon. Not even a teaspoon. I could probably done more. We could probably done more. I'm getting stuttery. But no, I won't play Stray. I don't like puzzle platformers at all. Puzzle platformers, jump puzzles, I just would rage quit in 2 minutes. So I know me, best I don't play something like that. I have a hard enough time with something like Cyberpunk. At least there's guns. Your sister found chocolate Twinkies. I'm not a Twinkie fan. They're so artificial. I can't eat something that processed anymore. It's just, it tastes like the oil in it just coats my, I just can't eat stuff like Twinkies anymore. This is why I'm making so many pancakes. Look how many I made. These are getting frozen. Oh shit, I have plastic bags. Yes, I think so. I hope so. So yeah, I'm playing Cyberpunk over on Twitch. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, I'm not good at it. But it's interesting. At least it's an interesting story so far. I'm kind of curious to see what happens. So. You drink green tea from a drink instead of old fashioned. You don't drink iced tea. Oh, you also drink iced tea. See, that's all I've been drinking is no sugar, no lemon tea. And I think I felt better for it. Because I was drinking what? Diet or Mountain Dew Zero raspberry something. It's really good, but whatever pink chemical is in that, it's like, who knows? You see Becca rage quitting Minecraft. I have. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I can't stand Minecraft. I tried it for like a half an hour. I will never play Minecraft again. I'm not a fan. Terraria, I like. Minecraft, I do not. So I will absolutely 1000% always rage quit in something like Minecraft. It's just an annoying, slow sort of game. Like, Cyberpunk is kind of slow for me. That's kind of my only complaint so far, is it's a bit slow for, like, how long it takes to progress or advance or anything. It almost seems, like, artificially slow. Because it's just, like, so much dialogue. It's such a dialogue-heavy and action-like. I'm more used to, like, Saints Row. So that's my only complaint, is kind of adjusting. It's not even a complaint, it's just... Okay, well, we're taking the time to sit there and watch the story then, so just treat it like a movie that I occasionally play. At least it doesn't have, like, a lot of quick time things. I mean, at least it has some more. But it is very story heavy. I think, like, that's the thing with a lot of games nowadays. They're just so story heavy. Yeah, games I won't play. Stray. I won't play that. Oh my god, I tried to play Casa Bonita DLC. I couldn't remember how to do half the stuff. Because it's been 5 years since I played. I probably played it in 2017. Yes, 2017. 18, 19, 20, 22, 6 years ago? 7 years ago. Oh my gosh, 7 years ago. Or whatever year that was. I can't remember Control 7 years later. You ever get like that? Oh, I can't stand Star Wars games. I don't like the story of stuff most of the time. I'm like mostly buckling in. I'm like, okay, no, I will not play a Star Wars game. I would hate the Old Republic series. I like games that don't have a lot of story. I'm kind of invested in this one because it's a new story. At least if it's a Star Wars story, I'll never get into it. I just won't care. Yeah, like any of those Star Wars games, I'm just not going to ever play or be a fan of. I think it's mostly because I don't like the stories in Star Wars anymore. I think I've just outgrown them so much to the point where I'm like, there's no way in hell you could make me play one of those. Like, I don't even want to watch Star Wars. I didn't even watch... What's the one with the witches? Yeah, we did watch that. Oh, I did watch that. Yeah, we did watch that. One ear out the other. Something, she's twerking at us. You know me, I care more about what's going on in, like, the politics of it and behind the scenes of the production and, you know, like that. Way more than I care about the story. In Star Wars, I just cannot stand the extended lore anymore. It's just not one more bit of extended lore ever. So I know damn well I'd probably hate the Old Republic stuff. That's an online one too. I can't stand online RPGs. I can't stand any RPG where other people are playing it at the same time. At least Cyberpunk is a solo game. Is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on a multiplayer? Hello, Billy Cross. That's the thing. If it's like a multiplayer, I will never play it. Like an MMORPG. Those are just... I just can't. You gotta get into it like a decade ago when they were released. Okay. We have our plate of food. I'm gonna have to get another plate out for like... whatever. So I'll just put them on a paper plate. I think this is good. I don't think we're gonna get any more... Yeah, they're just gonna get burned if I keep flipping them. Okay, off. Off. Is this off? No, that's high. This is off. There, that's unplug. Unplugging it is off. Unplugging it is the most definitive off position that we have. So yeah, games I will never play. Star Wars games. It's like, I'm really only invested because now I got to the Keanu Reeves part and I'm like, okay, I can sit through a story if Keanu's in it. I'll sit through the story if Keanu's in it. But like I said, Cyberpunk is a bit slow on the gameplay for me. And at least it's a single player where I don't have to, like, deal with other people. So there's that. So I'm enjoying that part of it. Alright, let's get another plate out. Or just want a paper one. If I'm just eating them, I'll put them on a paper plate. I don't care. So this is lunch. See, now I'm getting hungry because you can tell my blood sugar is probably dropping because I'm starting to stutter and not know what the fuck I'm talking about. And here's where I start swearing. I'm like, I thought this was a family friendly. No. These are kind of smaller too. These aren't like ginormous. They're also pretty flat. Like a pancake. Anything after Star Wars Unleashed for you? See, and I just, for me, I'm like, I just can't with the video games based on movies. It's a huge hang up for me. I'm like, yes, now this is just a video game based on a movie. So it's like a huge mental thing for me. Where I'm like, you know, because they always suck. Because those type of games always, they either suck. Plus, I'm like so anti anything Star Wars that's not in the films. Like, I liked Episode 1 Racer until I tried it again 20 years ago, or 20 years later. Like 3 years ago. I ended up selling I had the physical of that too from Limited Run. I ended up selling that one. Okay. Here's the test. The syrup. Oh, we don't even need that much. I'm just doing a little tiny bit of syrup. You don't need that much. You don't need that much. Okay, syrup test. The syrup test. Well, this is the most recent. How underdone are they? Not at all. That one's still hot. Ooh. They're flat. I could probably modify it with less wet ingredients. Hot. However, where did that go? I'm just eating now. So here's where I continue to eat because I can't talk and eat at the same time. And I'll wrap up the stream. And thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will probably be playing more Cyberpunk over on Twitch if you want to come and hang out and see what that one's about. That one's an interesting story so far. So I'm kind of invested because it's Keanu and there's enough non-story. It is a bit slow, but it's like, okay, well, this is just what we're doing for the next hour. It is like a good hour of like per mission that I do. I'm noticing. So as long as I kind of have that in mind, I can adjust because I'm more into like really short play games where they're like every 10 minutes you do a new thing. So it's kind of like an adjustment of a game style for me because it's close enough to a Saints Row or a Grand Theft Auto where I'm kind of like, okay, I'm comfortable playing this. You know, it's like a weird one. So. Lucas said the only canons from the movies. See, and those are the ones that I thought were good, were the movies. Because, like, you see books on a shelf and it's like, well, that's not even written by the guy who wrote the movies. So it just seems like fanfic to me. So I never got into any of them. Last Star Wars game we played was Jedi Academy. I can barely see that because I got my phone tilted weird. I'm sorry. Which one's Jedi Academy? I don't even know what that is. I don't know. Again, it's like Star Wars games, Star Trek games, any game based on movies. I just kind of lump in now with the, oh, it's probably a mobile game. I treat them like, oh, it's like a mobile game now. I don't know. That's growing up in the 80s though. Where probably the only decent video games of movies were like the Atari Star Wars games. Because E.T. was shit. If there's anything on Nintendo, it was LJN. That was movie related. So, it's a mental hang up for me. It's like if I'm not a fan of the movie that much anyway, I'll rarely play a game based on it. Okay. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm just eating now. What time is it? It's almost 11. I'm going to go stream over on Twitch in a little bit. Probably after lunch, brunch, whatever this is. Most of these are going in the freezer. Holy crap. That's how many 2 bananas make. That's the 1 egg. That's the smallest, least, because you got 1 egg to everything else. You can't half it anymore. So, freezer with you all. I'm going to see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye!